New introduction here. I want to get everybody's attention for what I feel will be a lucrative opportunity. It's the first ever NYSE marijuana IPO. We're making history here, and I feel this is just the first stepping stone in what is going to be the start of many IPOs on both the NASDAQ and the NYSE. I feel we're going to have a marijuana sector and marijuana ETFs in the future, and this is just step number one. If you are familiar with the industry, that's all I have to say. I know you're interested already. If this is new to you, this is going to be, in my opinion, the greatest financial opportunity in our lifetimes. This has never happened before. We have an established tens of billions dollar industry that the floodgates are going to open. It's becoming more and more legitimate legally, and this is just step number one. So Innovative Industrial Properties is the company. The ticker is IIPR. It is a real estate REIT that invests in medical marijuana facilities. And for this IPO, we have a new website, www.mjipo.com. I put together an hour of research video going through the filings, researching the company and the executives, and establishing a game plan, looking at some other IPOs and how they have traded. We're going to have a chat room with live Q&A during that day, Tuesday, November 22nd. And we'll also have the live webcam where I'll be showing our charts, going over, pointing out key support and resistance levels, looking at the volume that's coming in. I'm really looking forward to this opportunity. I hope you will join us. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get into the charts. Looking at SPY on the daily and weekly time frame. So a bullish break of the inside candlestick that formed on Friday. We see continued decreasing volume as we reach a bit of an equilibrium after the big breakout following the election. And we're watching the higher low pattern on the daily time frame that keeps forming 215.22, 32, 215.72, and we have resistance, the high of today, 217.27, and then the high of last week, 218.31. So it is forming a little bit of a tightening range. The weekly time frame is turning all moving averages into support, trying to continue to the upside, but as of right now, we're just looking to backtest and hold moving average support if we do consolidate. So there's a lot going on in this market after the election. We have sector shifts going on, rotations. We got money leaving the techs. We got money pouring into the banks. Biotechs are doing well. And that is a bit of a game of musical chairs, so to speak, in terms of the money after the election. So if we were to see SPY consolidate more significantly, again, we're forming higher lows every day here, then we should see the tech sector get a bit more hit. Some names saw another 3% to the downside after some 4%, 5% downside days on Thursday. And this is with the overall market holding up. So the last thing those tech names want to see is the market continue to pull back. But it's still strong here. Look at the lower wicks the past 3 days. The bulls are buying these dips. Doesn't mean we're not going to consolidate in the short term. It just means we'll anticipate a higher low to form and for the bulls to stay in control. Looking at the hourly time frame, we've gotten some indications the past couple of days. Let's zoom out to the 5-day. We had Thursday with it all as support. The 20-period moving average, 1, 2, 3, 4 holds. Friday, resistance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breaks, or 5 rejections, I should say. And then today, it was all back and forth. We held it, lost it, rejected 1, 2, 3 times, regained it, held it, held it. So we're all over the place. We went from support one day, resistance the other day, and now back and forth today. And we'll see if we can get some clarity regarding this 20-period hourly moving average for the rest of the week. These other moving averages are catching up. They were a bit behind due to the magnitude of the move to the upside. Let's check in on the 5-minute chart. Not a ton of trading opportunity with SPY today on the 5-minute. Clear 200-period 5-minute moving average holding as support pre-market, holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once that was lost, that was a clear bearish trade. That was a nice 20 minutes of downside. Then we did see a bounce that turned it around. Look at the back test rejection from that resistance. Rejection, rejection. Finally turned it into support, but couldn't hold it at the end of the day. So not a whole lot of clear trading opportunity. That one bear trade losing the 200 period was nice, as was the back test and rejection, some further downside there. But the overall daily time frame shows the bulls buying the dip, volume favoring the bulls, and looking for this hourly chart to show some clarity tomorrow. We'll check back in after the close and see how it goes. I appreciate you watching. Have a great night.